thought if he got beat, I thought he'd have got beat on points. I thought the first couple of rounds I mentioned earlier, I thought he was dealing with it. There was nothing in it, but you know, Joe's got a good chin. We've seen it, seen on many occasions it being tested. But this guy caught him with a world-class punch, and you know, Zhang's put himself in the top 4 heavyweights in the world.
A lot of people suggesting Deontay Wilder could be the next opponent. Is that something that could be made?
Well, we'll have to see it. You know, we'll sit down, and we've got to sit down with his team, and we'll work out what we're going to do. But no doubt about it now, he's a force to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division.
Just in hindsight now, was the extra weight for Joyce detrimental at all?
They both come in heavy. What are you going to do? He got his tactics right in the first 2 rounds. It's a lapse, and that's what happens. It's called heavyweight boxing.
Do you think now that the conversation's there for him to fight Tyson Fury?
See what happens after Tyson's fight.
And do you think, obviously with Tyson fighting out there with the heavyweight scene as it is at the moment, do you think other fighters would have come under the same criticism, like AJ, Usyk, if they were taking the fight that Fury's taking right now?
I don't really care, you know. Tyson, we tried to make all those fights and we couldn't make them with anybody. And Tyson's moved on, and we're involved in one of the biggest events to take place in sport, and that'll be on the 28th of October in Riyadh when he's opening the festival there. It's going to be a massive event, and after that, we'll see what happens. All I know is up until 2-3 days ago, 180 odd million people had watched and watched back the press conference. So there's a massive interest in the fight.
Frank, when will the WBO call the mandatory?
I would think sometime. Well, you've got the IBF first, so I think within the next sort of 6 to 9 months, the WBO's one will be there.
Is there any chance you pick up the phone Monday and ask Joshua's people for a fight with Zhang?
And we have to sit down. We've got plenty of time. We've got a great roster of heavyweight fighters and talent, and we'll look at it and see and discuss it with his team what they wish to do.
Just on Anthony Yard tonight, what's next for him? I know Zach Parker called him out.
I'd like to. Well, that's a potential fight, and I'd like to see the fight with him against the winner of Buatsi and Assis. I think it's a natural fight, and we certainly would love to make that.
Thanks, Frank.